Okay, there's audio going. Hello, hi. Welcome to this game again. You might be asking, why am I playing this game? Well, if you haven't seen the title, we recently hit 100 followers, which is great. I hinted at this happening yesterday during the Jack and Daxter uh, stream, but I wanted to do this for 100 followers, and now that we're there, we're doing it. It's the 100% story for 100 followers. New Game Plus. Here we go. Are we excited? Because I don't remember what all I did the first time, I'm just going to be going through a walkthrough. Different on the walkthrough. Which I have bookmarked now, so...
In position. It's showtime, girls.
Bad.
Hey, give it back already!
Boys! Want in on this number? Then show me your moves!
Think you can keep up?
This is gonna be funny. It's gonna be so funny. Oh, gosh dang it, we aren't at the... Oh, does that mean... Oh, gosh. I mean, we're gonna... Oh, no. I don't want... Oh, no. I didn't think this would actually... I thought our levels were supposed to carry over. I guess they can't be too easy, but like... Why? Hold on, we can keep going, but like...
No time for an encore!
Keep going, and if it doesn't carry the levels over, I might scream.
Hold still!
Is this... Which area is this? Is this one or two? Is there... Okay, there's... Oh, gosh dang it. I mean, they're dying pretty quickly here. Okay, there should be a Moogle, quote unquote, here that I should talk to, according to this walkthrough that I'm looking at. It does, I do remember what happens, or who happens to be here. I'm not gonna spoil, because we'll just be playing through it all again anyway. But yes. Why?
Out of the way!
You died quickly, could you? Ooh, you know, maybe I should have been using Riku on the spellcasters. Thank you, Moogle. Quote unquote Moogle. Oh, I didn't know who I was controlling. I should have remembered. There we go. Pretty good now. Pretty good. Oh, don't attack again, please. Thank you.
Hey, you run too fast!
You're too slow, little girl.
Oh wow. Who's that guy?
Show's over!
Clowns.
Youch.
This way.
And it's the real Yuna. So crazy. Oh, it's so great. I forgot all the pain and stress this game has caused to me. So it might be coming back real quick. If the levels do not carry over. Wow, that hurts. I forgot I
Cannot speak!
There we go. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Boss!
That's quite enough sniveling, boys.
And it's the other Yuna.
Persistent, aren't you?
My grid.
You give us back Uni's garment grid right now!
There is a
Didn't
difference.
you girls ever learn to share?
The makeup.
Give it back.
Very
Makes
well,
it very
it's
obvious.
yours. But it won't be yours for long, loves.
LeBlanc. really hope I don't have to go through all of this again. From the very beginning. I mean, I am. But like... Oh, wait a moment. So all the skills were still there. Oh yeah, we still have... Still all have all the skills. So does that mean we
It was
still gotta
nice
get
knowing.
everything again?
Hey, eyes on me!
We might have to get all the things, or do all the grinding again.
Down you go!
Unless it's fortunate enough to give us
I won't
everything
let you
after
off so
this.
easily next time.
Get back here!
Riku. Huh? What? What? Hey.
Just handsome. Oh no.
My body just started dancing by itself. I didn't know what was going on. I was frightened. Then, while I was dancing, something happened.
Okay, when we pause, we really need to check our stuff. Could just be that they had to set it for the stuff, right? Like the intro sequence and whatnot, but I'm gonna be worried. Also, why is there always
You
a
sure
bug?
looked like you were enjoying yourself.
I was. It felt like some other person's excitement just took over.
That can happen when you use the garment grid. The emotions of the person recorded in the sphere pass to the user.
Isn't that dangerous?
I can't really say.
But it's your invention.
I'm
I'm just a kid.
Dance, Yuna! I want to see!
It'll cost you.
One moment.
She's kidding.
What? No dance? Look sick, TV. Goblins! Doing goody duck!
Okay, so that's normal pause. Okay, here we go. Items. We still have all the items from before. Light magic. Still have all that from before. What? Still have all that from before. So unequipped them. Garment grid, still have all of that from before, though it... there's still things. Okay. So that's fine. Abilities. Kept the master stuff. Alright, hold on. If I'm... Hold on. Accessories. Yeah, that's fine. Dress spheres. Okay, kept all our dress spheres. Why is there 2 next to these? Is that just how many are... It's not related to mastering it because we've had multiple people master multiple things, I think. Or, yeah, if that was the case, that should be like 3 or something. Oh well. So all we really lost was our levels, I think.
I know everything.
which is gonna suck.
Shinra's Al Bhed. He's a real whiz kid.
Now let's trigger spheres? I think we gotta watch this one. Actually, no. I think we watch this one.
No, I'm not sorry. I haven't done anything wrong. I know you're listening. If she was your girl, what would you do? How can you blame me for trying to use your weapon? It was the only way I could save the summoner. What would you do if you were me? Let me out!
Very different context.
I want to see her.
Seeing it the second time. You know exactly who it is, who they're talking about, and what weapon they're talking about. Very different.
This is Pain. I look up to her as a sphere hunter, and also as a friend. I still don't know her very well. She's not exactly the talkative type.
Oh, she is.
I heard she joined the Gullwings shortly before I did. Riku doesn't know much about her either.
What now?
Nothing.
Ooh, but wait, hold on. We should totally. Totally just. Hold on. Rush, that's fine. Did I have Yuna wearing that one? Not sure. Who else did I? I think I had Yuna. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna equip the dress spheres. It wasn't. I think it was that one I had on Yuna. Since we're gonna have to be re-leveling up, Lady Luck will help out with that. And might as well equip things. Make it a little easier. Sure. Have fire damage. Not sure what I should be equipping. Just that one. What did I want on this one? Bum Rush? I could do Bum Rush. No. I had one specifically for it wasn't healing when Stonehewn? Yes, but Stonehewn doesn't have. Yeah, now I gotta pick one. That one for now. Jeez. Okay. That one. Spells with double zero. Okay, that. Frick. I wear that there. Actually, hold on. Add crystal. That'll help out. Was it Thunder? No. I think I had you wearing not Stone Tune, Shredded Sword. Yeah, that's the one you had. What's that one? That one, and the crystal thing again. Just for us to have a good start. There we go. Alright. Garment Grid. And, was it Stonehewn? Yeah, it was Stonehewn. Just flip Lady Luck there. Yeah. That one. Thank you. And who else can we talk to? Guess we
Still
can talk
analyzing.
to Buddy.
Greedy.
Buddy and Brother are old friends. Buddy says he was aboard Sid's airship with us 2 years ago. When I told him I didn't remember, he seemed disappointed.
Yeah. Somehow got another Albed thing.
Having fun?
You bet! It all began when I saw this sphere of you. At least, it looked like you. I couldn't say for sure. I thought I might find more spheres like it if I joined the Gullwings, so I did. Oh, in case you're wondering, the Gullwings are sphere hunters, and sphere hunters are, well, this. We fly all over Spira. I'm really enjoying myself.
Glad to hear it. For a while there, I was starting to feel like a kidnapper.
Don't be silly.
Don't be silly.
Yuna, is my talking gotten better?
He really has improved quite a bit.
Yeah.
He told me that he practiced, just so that he could talk with me more.
Learning Albed. Ooh. Alright, I forgot about the digging in the Volcano Desert for the Albed primers. But we scored several. Right? Yeah. Yeah, we just scored several. Alright, so what else is there? Oops. Good. Back. Oh, okay, there we go. Might as well save. So this isn't gonna be too bad. We just lost all our levels. And maybe our money? I didn't see the money. It seems like we gotta go talk to Barkeep at the cabin. Also rest. I think that's all.
Miss Yuna.
Our barkeep's a Hypella. No one knows his real name, so everyone just calls him Barkeep. Brother took him in, and now he works aboard the airship.
You know, since we're starting off again, might as well just start off with that amount. And that. Anything else good?
Thank you. What can I
Rest.
sleep tight?
Sleep tight. Alright, so I've spoken with Brother, Pain, Riku, and Shinra, and also Buddy. Take the barkeep at residential area, sleep at residential area for Shinra, watch fear, opportunity of traveling. And I don't think that's what it was called, but we'll have a look anyway.
Rana Fija Yuhimoke Kusmada. Gullwings! Report to the bridge!
Bridge. are at the bridge.
Hey, no.
And real quick, I'm gonna check real quick. Yeah, this is called Journey Start. What's your opportunity of travel or traveling? I'm assuming that's just a weird translation error. Because it's not on the list and we haven't done anything for it to be on the list.
Treasure sphere waves. They're coming from those ruins they found at Gagazet.
So we did everything.
Right.
So next is Mount Gagazet.
Gagazet!
Sphere waves from top of Mount Gagazet. Go get the treasure sphere gold wings. Alright. Get to the top of Mount Gagazet ruins. Or Gagazet ruins within the time limit.
Sacred Mount
Mission complete
Gagazet,
with
silent
Oblong
guardian of
Communication.
Xanarkand, city of the dead. When the
Okay.
faith disappeared, the clouds enshrouding the mountain began to thin and disperse, revealing long-forgotten ruins among its peaks. Hey, the rocks are floating!
Don't tell me we gotta climb up that thing.
No worries. I'll take you to the top.
Eesh. Hello, hi, welcome. Welcome. Love the fish. I'm good. I'm good. How's your day then?
Yuna!
Yeah, my day's been pretty good. I might have to pour myself more tea right now.
What's your status?
Disasterific!
Disasterific is not a word. Say disastrous, like the rest of Spira.
I'm not listening!
Riku, come in.
On
want me
your
to
way
hurt
home
him?
now, but first a 5-ish hour long special.
That'd be
Ooh,
great!
that sounds
Come in.
crazy. Already 3 hours in? Okay, that's not too much longer. But yeah, 5 hours. Oh boy.
Thanks, that was a little
Is
close.
this like a daily thing?
A little?
Come in.
Or is this like a special
We're here,
case?
everything's fine now.
Nah, keep an eye on Riku.
Wait until I
You got it.
can't sleep in my own bed again. I know, right? Sleep is always great. There's a little trip I can't skip. Okay. Yeah, school trips. I remember school trips. They were always... They weren't terrible. Kinda glad you got dragged in. Yeah. I can see that. I mean... Did I? Okay, that... There we are. So what kind of school
we're not
trip
getting
is it?
across
Like to a
this way.
zoo or
Let's find another route.
some city? Or like museums and stuff? What's it like? Found myself a set of rainbow dice and a galactic dice set. Ooh, shiny. My dice are
A
boring.
dead end.
Just great!
City, yes. Politician stuff, learned a bit about that.
Think this map
Okay,
list still works?
okay. Yeah, I'm not real into political stuff, but I can see the importance of learning
I wonder
about
how
that kind of
safe
stuff
this
at
is.
school. Does make sense for a field trip. Snaggle has pride dice set that they or
It stopped.
semi-pride set, I should say.
Owie!
Hmm.
What happened? Is you know okay?
I wouldn't mind
Things
if
are
pride
oh,
set. Also, two bookmarks,
disaster-rific.
one rainbow and one pan.
Disaster-terrific! I am on my way!
What about me?
One pan? There's a whole pan? Or is it like a... Is that like the short for pansexual collared? Okay, yeah, okay. I was afraid for a second that you bought a straight up pan. Like a frying pan. But it makes sense that it's a pan
Who's there?
sexual okay, bookmark. I get it now.
Remember that name well, loves.
Ah, the thief.
Whatever do you mean? Ugh, that's what I hate about amateurs.
Maybe
But I
she'll go
would
away
not
if we
mind
ignore
having a
her.
frying
I heard
Canadian
that.
series.
Just as I was saying, amateurs,
Yes.
they have no concept of what it takes
Bonk
to
any
be a true
intruders in
spear
the head.
hunter.
Amateurs. Weren't you following us?
Following? A mere coincidence.
You was right, boss, as always.
Indeed, following them has paid off splendidly.
Clowns.
Laugh while you can.
Yeah, just bonk them. Bonk them in the head. Give them a big old bonk.
Them
Or
again.
give you a big old bonk. Ooh. And I'll pass out first. You have a good one. Oh, thank you for popping by. Always nice
Let me
to
blow
have
you a
visitors.
kiss.
Oh god, Sonic fan. Okay, that's not too dangerous. I think I picked a good class for starting off. Yeah. I'll reach level 10 in no time.
And this is the thanks I get for going easy on you.
Oh gosh, they're gonna be running.
Who does she think she is?
She's getting hurt.
Mission time. You just need to get to the top, but watch out, there's no telling what they'll do to stop you. Be the first to the top of the ruins. Nah, this is fine. Oh gosh. That one's oversouling already. It's like the first normal fight in the game. There we go. There we go. That should help out a lot with the XP, actually. So it's gotta run. Was it up here? Might not have been up here. Might have just made the same mistake I made last time.
Gullwings at your service. Thanks for playing.
Yeah, I needed to go down this way. And then in there.
You look a tad flushed. Why not stop to...
Snake! 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 Alright!
Wait, hold on. Was Riku doing a Metal Gear reference there? Just Snake? Snake? Snake! Oh, wait, hold on. What is... I don't know what that did. Oh. I should not poke things I don't know what are.
Nice knowing you.
First thing I can eat. There we go. Okay. Okay. Is it this way? I think it's this way. Gotta beat him to the top.
No, I hate the dip!
Sorry, boss.
Sorry, boss. More. There we go. I need to get my levels back, and then we'll be gold. Gosh dang it, camera. You're setting on me. Alright, no, we're fine, we're fine. This way. Yes. Ah, yes. Awesome.
Game over, man. Game over.
Game over, man. Oh, there's a treasure chest over there? Ah, we can get it later.
Let's show the ladies a nice, warm welcome.
We're doing pretty good. Definitely having an easier time here now than we were before, like the first playthrough. I think the equipment helps. The equipment certainly helps. Walk around. Oh, wait, that's just for a chest. Okay. Well, we gotta start thinking. That's fine. Oh, it's there. Okay.
Let's do it.
Yeah, that's how we do it.
Would you stop staring?
No, I think I won't. Yeah, I'll save. Making good progress so far. Much good progress. I think. Give me that. Muscle belt. Alright, cool. Now we go up. Is there a boss here?
It figures we'd run into something like this.
Mm-hmm.
It comes.
I completely forgot it was a crab. No, wait, is it a crab or is it a spider? It's got the butt of the spider thing, but it looks crabby. Nice. Would you like me to deal you a hand? Bust your throat with a plank.
It's obvious to the trained eye that sphere's just a dud. Perfect for the dull wings.
You've wins again.
Well, I guess we'll be taking this.
I think that might be like the black mage here. I had to guess. Progressing just fine.
Brother, mission complete.
Brother? He's not with you?
Ah, jeez. I remember this part now.
He said something about Yuna being in trouble, then he just jumped ship.
And here he is.
What a buffoon.
He's alive, right? Just leave him there.
Can
Oh
you
my
analyze
God.
the sphere we found?
I'm on it.
Okay, I should be able to talk to his brother.
Thank you, brother.
It was, it's nothing.
Don't strain yourself.
Leader must be tough.
Sicko!
Okay, he's fine now, right? Yeah, he's fine. Alright, so now we talk to you? Oh, organic data. I guess we're supposed to talk to Sheena.
Analysis complete. Want to watch the sphere?
Yes? Yes. This looks like Xanarkand. But like the one from the dream stuff. Which I won't delve too much into to avoid spoilers, but this looks like the Xanarkand.
I can't believe I actually got a ticket. What a thrill to be able to shake her hand like that.
Was this not a last one? Yeah. I don't know.
Think it's worth anything?
It's not very exciting.
Junk.
But we can use it as a dress sphere.
Oh. Okay, yeah, there it is.
Woo!
Incoming data. Goings to your stations. Hey, how long you plan on lying there?
What is it?
The treasure sphere data you've been dying for. There's at least one on Besaid Island. and another in the Zanarkand ruins.
So, where to?
Okay, cool. One is a hotspot secure as you complete the mission, but equals the Kira explains. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna be sticking strictly to the. Before you leave, let me tell you about the mission select menu. I know how it works. That's all. Okay, now let's see. It says here I should go to Luca. Mission Truth of Yuna's concert complete. Speak with Renette in basement. Football player rest room. I know how
Lady
this works,
Yuna!
yes.
Your concert was incredible!
Would you sign this, please? Single file, no pushing. The Goings at your service.
I couldn't bring myself to tell them it was just an imposter. The whole mess started with the garment grid.
It was.
That's the
they were
invention that
sus.
lets us harness the dress sphere's power.
Mission time! Behind the scenes, retrace Yuna's steps during her imposter's concert in Luca. The truth is out there, find it. Okay. Yeah, this is where that Moogle comes into play. Earlier.
Believe it or not, this was the easy part.
I like this
Chased
song.
the thieves all the way to Luca, but when we arrived,
Hear that? Lady Yuna in concert!
Alright, think there are any tickets left?
Looks like your imposter's pretty popular.
I doubt anyone would believe ours is the real Yuna.
Not dressed like that.
I didn't ask to wear this.
There's the Moogle.
Whew, it's hot.
Shall we
That's for
finish
Yuna.
this before Yuna passes out?
We'll be back in 2 shakes, so be a good Moogle, you hear?
The plan was to sneak into the imposter's concert and recover the garment grid. If I went in, our cover would be blown, so it was up to Riku and Pain, which left me with nothing to do but lay low and wait. And
Go
that's how
away.
I got stuck with the Gullwing's prized garment. I complained, but Brother's orders are still orders.
I would be upset if I were those children. Alright, here we go. We're running. Okay, can't go upstairs. Okay, so gotta go downstairs. Oh right, upstairs is the whole freaking Mihin High Road. That I remember now. So we can't go upstairs because that'd be leaving the mission. Gotta go down this way.
So what did you do after we left?
Top secret!
Mommy! Mommy, my balloon!
Freaking balloons, man. Don't look at a balloon the same after Spider-Man 2. woke us. So glorious.
Oh, hurry up.
You, get over here.
Right?
Huh?
You're here to promote the concert, right?
Me? No, there must be some mistake.
Surely it must be
Thanks,
something.
and hey, don't screw up.
Did I do it because I couldn't turn him down? Or because the conversation was over before I had the chance?
Balloon Drive. When you manage to end up promoting your class's concert, use X to hand out balloons to 10 people in the plaza and build up some buzz.
Get him, Walter!
Thanks.
Come see the concert!
Gimme. Yes, you do. Here. Have 2 balloons.
Here you go! Don't forget to cheer!
It's fine. These 2 elderly people.
The concert's about to...
They like balloons.
Go on, take one!
Yeah. Oh, I got spray. You want a balloon?
It's
Have a balloon. Unclosed pain, huh? Alright, I'll take one. Funny. Anyone else? And that person running around doesn't want one, I think. Oh, this person. Right.
Come see me.
You said that, yeah, you're the same person that was running earlier. You don't want one. Alright, down. Not down? And where? Oh gosh, am I having the same issue as I did before? Where I have give away 2 balloons and I can't find the ones that want balloons. Do I go back up here for the balloons? No, I can't go back up there. How did I beat this before? Did not go out that way. Everyone else I see has a balloon besides that one guy who doesn't want a balloon. Unless there are people around the mountain. Is there someone back? Oh wait, I remember now. These people. I look like I needed this.
And that makes 10. Mission accomplished.
I got the healing wind garment grid again.
Y-R-B. In position. It's showtime, girls. It's starting.
It is starting.
The place was packed with people dancing!
You think LeBlanc was enjoying herself?
Until she got hurt.
Does she look that much like me?
I mean, the makeup
Hold
was
it.
off.
The concert's sold out. You can't go in.
I can't?
Definitely not. Go on, get out of here.
Aw.
Hey, we got some gate crashers.
Must be those sphere hunters.
Yes, sir!
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Yeah,
I hadn't heard from Riku or Pain, so I didn't know what to do. It's me.
gotta hide so we're not caught. That's how this works.
I wasn't sure what I was doing.
That's where we were. That was Yuna that healed us earlier.
Sure was having fun.
Oh, it actually changed. Oh my gosh, I did that. Okay. That's new. The whole Healy Riku was new. They suspect us. Or not.
Looks like trouble.
Yuna.
Oh, finally.
That's how all this went down. The people with guns, our Argos and Lemming. I forget the other one's name.
Here comes the real Yuna.
And Yuna jumping in to sit for day. And then I was sticking out LeBlanc. You know, just like that.
I was just about to finish him off, but then you showed up and stole all the fun.
I guess I was so glad to get out of that thing that I went a little nuts.
That explains the dancing.
Yuna's dancing? Where? Haha, in there!
Listening close enough?
We're gonna have to stop by here
This
again,
is my
aren't we?
life now. We travel from place to place, and the days just seem to fly by. But sometimes, I find myself stopping. I'm listening for your whistle.
Yes, the whistle. No, we gotta go back. Gotta speak with Rin at basement. Go back down. No! We gotta go back to Luca. Back down. No, we're going back. Back to Luca. Because we gotta speak with Rin at the basement. All we gotta do. Also, there might be a treasure chest down here that we can loot. Lunar curtain. I don't think we could actually use it, but I don't think we actually got it. I think we might have been full of lunar curtain. But whatever. We're here now. Going right into here. Or not. Alright. This isn't where that is it? That's like the tavern from the first game. That's not where we go. For the Blitzball stuff. That way is, I think, the theater. And then this way is the Blitzball stuff. I think. Yes, here's the Blitzball stuff. Gotta go down, speak with a character. Honestly, how would you think of doing all this? Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. This hall has been reserved as a meeting place for Sphere Break players. Are you familiar with Sphere Break? Yes, thank you. You've not heard that there's nothing to be ashamed of. Simply exit this chamber and proceed to the hall on the right side of the stairway. You'll find a spot for the game. listen to his introduction. I have heard of it though. I beat Shinra in the first playthrough. I guess we're gonna have to go down this way first. This is where we talk to Rin. Oh, right, that guy.
Ah, the Lady Yuna.
It's been too long.
What you selling this time?
Entertainment. Lady Yuna's calm has given the people of Spira time to relax and enjoy the finer things in life.
Like Sphere Break.
What better time for me to introduce Sphere Break? It won't be long now before Luca will host the inaugural tournament. You are more than welcome to compete if you like.
Should we?
Yeah!
Ask around if you would like to know the rules of the game. Idem Hak Desa.
So, next time? Okay, I think we're good. Go back up now. Alright, and now... gotta stop by all these different places. Next would be Mihin High Road. Mihin High Road. There it is. I might actually go AFK for a short bit to use the restroom because I've had 2 cups of tea and a coffee.
The Mihin High Road, where Crusaders once marched toward battle with sin, while travelers fled from its shadow. I walked this road too, on my pilgrimage to Zanarkand. And you walked by my side. It was a journey filled with laughter.
Nice, nice. I'm gonna go back up now. There's a lot of stuff that takes place on Mushroom High Road, huh? On Mushroom Rock Road. Yeah, real quick, gonna save. And I'm gonna go AFK for a short bit. Use the restroom. Get back in a jiff. Alright, we're back. And I think the next thing we gotta do is go to Mushroom Rock Road. Yeah, sure. Alright, let's see, so Mushroom Rock Road. Do that one. Pick with the eyeball and choose Phoenix during mission challenge. Wherever that is. Oh.
Ah! It's those creeps again!
Maybe there's a sphere here.
It's our turn to do the following.
Good to see you again, Lady Yuna. You haven't forgotten me, have you?
You're Yaibal of the Youth League.
Yaibal, isn't it? You're in the Youth League.
Ha! You really do remember me. I am truly honored, Lady Yuna. Since that day we first spoke, the Youth League has been conducting a sphere hunt of its own. We, the Youth League! Clasko, take it from here.
We, the Youth League, to better our understanding of Spira's past, vow to remain vigilant in our search for ruins and spheres.
Oh, that's enough! Those 2 guys are getting away!
Did LeBlanc's men pass through here?
Yes, they said they're here to take care of our fiend problem. You see, the Youth League is in preparation for an important operation, leaving our patrols short-handed. As a result, the road to headquarters has been overrun with fiends. Be warned, unless you can defeat the fiends on the road, you will not be able to pass. So, are you ready to run the gauntlet?
Sure, we're game.
Understood. Expect to encounter fiends until you reach the vicinity of the lift. Fight your way through them and proceed to headquarters. That's it. Good luck. Clasco? Clasco, show them the way.
Of course. This way, please.
Yeah, let's hunt some fiend.
You seem down.
Well, a lot has happened since you brought us the calm. I ended up following Captain Lucille. When she joined the Youth League, so did I. But I'm still stuck playing tour guide.
Aw.
You know, all I want is to ride on a chocobo faster than the wind.
Sure you will someday, guy. Alright, so we did that. Let's see. The bottom of the valley, the army and Logos. Okay, we can do that. Mission time. Mission time. The League is a bit short-handed. Help them out by clearing out the fiends along Mushroom Rock Road. Fiends will attack more often than they for a bug. Proceed with caution. Oh, this is... It was dark. It was very dark. Oh, you know what we should be doing? Hold on. We should equip someone, not with a muscle build, but something here we could be doing to level up all the faster. That one. There we are. Oh, that's...
I'm gonna whack you good!
I don't like the name of that move it's using. That's fine so far. I'll put him for me. Gotta get stabbing. Okay, heading back to Pain. Boy, it can take hits. It can deal damage too. How quickly does it die? I'll put heading back to Yuna. Oh gosh, it's critical. Item. Yuna. Oh, what? That's rude. You've hardly hurt Riku. Fine, you know what? We'll just escape. Good day. Rude. So rude. Jeez. Never deal with time berries. That's my lesson that I'm learning here. Just don't deal with time berries. Is it all just tonberries here? Is that what we're fighting here? Is just tonberries? No, there's other things. Gosh, how are we using an item? We motherfucker. Come on. Oh my gosh. Well, on the plus side, it's just the one thing left. SOS Spell Spring. Oh, right. Alright, does leveling up restore my stats, or don't? Alright. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be having the lower thing on. The lower thing is not great, and that is very bad news. You're not leveled up for it. Get out of here, you. No, go. Disappear, please. Just vanish. We don't need this. Okay. Better? Okay, that's gone now. Heaven powder. What is that doing to us? We're blinded and... Of course, okay. I'll swap the healer. We need. Be a Sona.
I'll help with all my money.
Or not. Okay. We'll just go back to Gambler. Items. That's good, and I do believe we were darkened, yes. Better. Yes. Right, you gotta unequip the thing. But these guys are easy. These are easy people. So easy.
Go Wings, take the goal!
Alright. We're changing my mind about that. Back to... Where is it? Embracer? Amulet? Ace? Oh wait, hold on. Actually, maybe that one. Of course, there's a truck running by. Back here. Thing monsters.
Piece of cake?
Okay, the darkness is the fog. Can't see. No. I'm not dead. There we go. Better, better. Take that. That was like right through here. I didn't.
You're not getting away!
Lots of problems. There we go. Well, I should also probably, since we're getting so many potions from these battles. But that's not a person, that's a rock. Go around here. Save? Is it? Where are they? Gosh dang it. More fog. There we go. Okay.
It's a
okay. Nothing in there? Nothing in there. Oh, I should definitely save. In a separate slot this time. Just so I know I'm not missing anything by not getting to talk to the other person or people before.
This one ain't no good.
Nor this one.
I see. We did not mess up.
What are you doing?
Let's get out of here.
We must inform the boss.
Hey, they dropped something.
Finders keepers.
Ah, we got it. Alright, so now let's beat the Marauder. What did that do? Is that all we can do? I guess that's all we can do.
Hey, long time no see. Remember me?
Of course I remember
Glad to
you.
hear it.
How have you been?
I joined up with the
Marauder.
Youth League, and that's been keeping me pretty busy.
Oh, I'm a sphere hunter now.
Ah, that sounds great. Trying out a new way of life. Actually, Passe's a sphere hunter now too. He's the leader of the Kinderguardians. Be nice to him if you see him.
How's Isaru?
The Youth League discovered this place, you know. It's called the Den of Woe. It was sealed around the time of Operation Mi'ihen.
And Isaru?
Change the subject.
But
The seal can supposedly be broken with the right combination of spheres. I'm afraid this place is off limits until we can conduct a more thorough investigation. So, I'll, have to ask you to leave. I'm sorry.
He just keeps on changing the subject. Doesn't want to talk about Isaru. Understandably so, as we will possibly see today. And now we gotta head to the elevator. We gotta get out of this mess. Oh gosh, 3 flame elementals. Should be getting faster to take them out with each level up, so I could plus. Still not great to deal with. Being tanky and all. There we go though. Like 111 there. Might as well just use the potions we got. Alright, more plant elementals. We don't need Evan Spore on them. So it's probably good we got that taken out. There we go.
Another flawless victory.
Nice. Always with the fiends. It seems like the mushroom is oversowing this time. There we go. Not a problem anymore. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, up this way. Through that. Around this way, and then up here. Now we're free to run around this way. To the actual goal. Wait. Fire elementals. Very resistant to physical attacks. But I need to grind. Riku is meant the way there now. Okay. More.
I could get used to this.
Pain 1/11th away there now. Or 1/9. I'm good at the numbers. Totally good at the numbers. I like the Narcissus just level 99. Oh gosh. A Tonberry. Yeah, no. 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 Ain't dealing with that yet. I'm gonna walk to the end of the screen and take a little stabby at it. That's what I'm gonna do. More flame elementals. They're all getting ready to spam that fire. There we go. Better. Better. Good. And elevator up. Delicioso. Oh, now that we're just here now.
Oh, wow. Lady Yuna. It's me, Elma. It's been so long. Wow, you've really changed.
How are you?
Never better. Now that I'm in the Youth League, I've always got something to do. Hey, you made it past all the fiends. Nice work. Go on, step aside.
Right away, Captain.
Wow, look at you.
Not bad, huh?
We did it. Now we just got Youth League headquarters. Speak to Lucille twice. Youth League headquarters. Speak with Machin. Take his hand. Do not interrupt him. Machin talking. Second airship. Sphere. Copy the port one. Hard flame. Wait. Is that the? Hold on. What is hard flame? Is it? Oh. That's one of the spheres I was looking for before. It's like the Ice Queen and Water Eater. Okay. Yeah, great to have now. Lucille twice. And shake his hand. Don't interrupt when they are chatting.
This is Youth League headquarters. The Youth League was formed a year ago by people who opposed New Yevon. Its members claim that in the hands of New Yevon, Spira would only repeat its past mistakes. Their leader is a former crusader named Nuge. Apparently, he earned quite a reputation among the Crusaders.
Woogie. Alright, yeah. Okay, we can save. We can save. We've accomplished everything on the walkthrough thus far. And we're just gonna save here too. Why not? Lucille? You're not Lucille. Are you Lucille?
It's been too long, Lady Yuna.
I think you are.
I am Lucille, commander
Yes.
of the Youth League forces.
It's good to see you.
Hiya! I am glad to find you well. As you can see, I have joined the Youth League to aid in the fight for a new Spira. I consider it my duty. Maven Nuge, our leader, has been hoping for an audience with my lady for some time. Unfortunately, he is planning a mission of great import and will be occupied well into the night. I am terribly sorry, but I must ask that you return another day.
Oh, it's no trouble.
My apologies.
The Youth League's looking for spheres too, right?
Yes, knowledge of the past is the key to the future, so says the Maven. It is with these words in mind that we seek the spheres of yore. The mission we are planning also revolves around a sphere, but I am sorry. I had best say no more. It is not a matter to be discussed openly.
No, I suppose not.
My apologies.
That's fine. I want to talk to you
Sure
again.
do seem to be a lot of weirdos around here.
The Youth League is a motley bunch. Some members certainly have, questionable pasts. Just the other day, a very valuable sphere was stolen almost as soon as we discovered it.
The Thief League?
No. No, few here would go that far. Most of us are very devoted. We work hard with Maven Nuge towards our goal of building a new Spira.
Right.
But the Maven insists that none be turned away, and so the occasional bad seed does slip through. Unfortunately. But I can think of nothing more heartening than were the Lady Yuna to join our cause. That would do the League much good.
Right.
Why, Lady Yuna, I believe it's been fully 2 years. This calls for a celebration. Perhaps you'd like to hear a story.
By all means.
These past 2 years have been truly tumultuous. With sin defeated and Yevon's terrible deception exposed for all to see, why, I would be delighted. The Seekers scoured Spira for ancient spheres hidden in nooks and crannies over the ages. They studied the images recorded in those spheres, for they hoped to find within clues to the true nature of Spira's past. Where was I? The founder of the Seekers was a man by the name of Tremor. Before the fall of sin, Tremor had been a priest in the orders of the Yevon. With the Seekers, he had the perfect means of revitalizing Spira, or so one would have thought. But then, why, I believe I shall. New Yevon would not release its spheres, yet surprisingly, a great number of people rallied to its cause. Their motto was, one thing at a time. It worked to great effect. Nuge was a member of the Crusaders. He is a powerful man, once renowned for his fearlessness in battle. His interest in history led him to devote himself to the Seekers' cause. Only a little more. Looking at all the young people gathered here to take part in the League's endeavors, I must say, I'm quite envious. So much energy, so much time. While...
Shoot.
Perhaps... These with sin... Why? The Seekers scour... Well, the founder of the Seekers was a man with... Why? New Yevon would not them... Nuge was a member of the Crusade. His interest in history... Only a little more.
Okay, I messed up the first time.
The young people. So much energy, so much time. While I, on the other hand, have grown weary with the passing of many years. I travel Spira, gathering knowledge, only to have it slip my mind a moment later. just between you and me, I don't even remember how old I am. Oh, might I ask you one small favor?
Yes.
What is it?
I'd like to shake your hand. If it's not too much trouble.
Certainly.
To touch just once the hand that defeated sin and saved all spirits. Oh, thank you. Now this old scholar can go in peace.
Don't say that.
Your hand.
Is something wrong?
No, it is nothing. Lady Yuna, you have my thanks.
Wait, hold on. It also said, do not interrupt when Macon is talking.
Perhaps you... These past two... With sin defeated and the Evans' terrible deception exposed for all to see, it is safe to say Spira was in a state of upheaval. But it is precisely times such as these that often inspire the greatest good. For you see, out of the chaos arose a desire to forge Spira.
So this is...
And from this noble desire was born a search for truth, championed by people called the Seekers. The Seekers sought out and attempted to set right Spira's history, long concealed and warped by the temples. They looked for lessons in that history, lessons to lead Spira into a new age. The Seekers scoured Spira for ancient spheres hidden in nooks and crannies over the ages. They studied the images recorded in those spheres, for they hoped to find within clues to the true nature of Spira's past. Over time, the search for spheres grew quite popular. Some even pursued it as a profession. They, of course, are the sphere hunters, the good, the bad, and the ugly. To be sure, the majority are interested only in the excitement and adventure of it all.
So this is what I meant earlier by...
But it is doubtful they comprehend the gravity of their search for truth. Very doubtful.
Doubtful?
Doubtful indeed. Where was I? The founder of the Seekers was a man by the name of Tremor. Before the fall of sin, Tremor had been a priest in the orders of Yevon. With the Seekers, he had the perfect means of revitalizing Spira, or so one would have thought. But then...
Well, I'll just be sitting here for a while.
Just one short year ago, Tremor founded yet another organization, the New Yevon Party. It was all quite sudden. He took the many spheres collected by the Seekers and hoarded them all to himself. Naturally, this angered those who had hoped to use the spheres as a key to unlock Spira's past. What awoke in Tremor's heart that drove him to do this, none can say, save Tremor himself. I should very much like to ask him. But sadly, he has vanished. New Yevon would not release its spheres, yet surprisingly, a great number of people rallied to its cause. Their motto was, one thing at a time. It worked to great effect. It played on people's fears of the rapid changes sweeping over Spira. It gave them something
Maybe
to
I shouldn't just reset, just...
But there were others who still harbored ill will toward the name of Yevon.
Interrupting before is gonna mess it up.
And the man who united them, it was none other than Nuge, the Maven, that is, leader of the Youth League. Nuge was a member of the Crusaders. He is a powerful man, once renowned for his fearlessness in battle. His interest in history led him to devote himself to the Seekers' cause. With them, he worked to collect spheres, but in the end, New Yevon would share them with no one. repulsed by what Yevon had done.
So what I could do is I could just reload after
people and formed the Youth League, drawing its support mainly from Spira's younger generation. The League soon matched New Yevon in size. As the organization grew, so did the responsibilities of its leader. I came here hoping to speak with Maven Nuge, but he is busy in meetings, and I was turned away at the door. Pity. Looking at all the young people gathered here to take part in the League's endeavors, I must say, I'm quite envious. So much energy, so much time. While I, on the other hand, have grown weary with the passing of many years. I travel Spira, gathering knowledge, only to have it slip my mind a moment later. And just between you and me, I don't even remember how old I am.
Yeah. You know, I might just load the state again. Just to be sure. Oh gosh, I can't load from here. Okay, well we are roughly 2 hours in. Okay, yeah, no, it's fine. We'll just reset real quick. We'll load from there. Cause I don't want to mess anything up. And it seemed to me like having the Macon shake my hand and remark on it. I feel like that might have played out differently had I just let him speak. Though I could just be dumb. I could just be dumb. So I'm just gonna talk to Lucille twice. Talk to the Macon, let him do his spiel. That's fine. We got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Don't interrupt when he's talking. Lucille twice.
It's been I am Lucille.
It's good.
Hi! I am glad to... As you can see, I have joined the Maven
we can interrupt all we want here.
Unfortunately, he is planning a mission. I am terribly...
Oh,
The Youth League's looking... Yes, knowledge... It is with these words... The mission we are planning also... I am sorry. I had...
No,
My apologies.
Your apologies.
You sure do seem to... The Youth League is a mod... Just the other day, a very... Most of us are very devoted. But the Maven insists that none be... Unfortunately. But I can think of nothing more heartening.
Talk to you again? Okay, that's all.
I'm very...
Okay, that's all. Okay. Do we... Okay.
Why, Lady Yuna, perhaps you'd like...
By all means.
The past 2 years have been truly tumultuous. With Sin defeated and Yevon's terrible deception exposed for all to see, it is safe to say Spira was in a state of upheaval. But it is precisely times such as these that often inspire the greatest good. For you see, out of the chaos arose a desire to forge Spira anew. And from this noble desire was born a search for truth, championed by people
that would be interrupting. I can't do that.
The Seekers sought out and attempted to set right Spira's history, long concealed and warped by the temples. They looked for lessons in that history, lessons to lead Spira into a new age.
I'm pretty sure my phone was bricked. by the way.
The Seekers scoured Spira for ancient
it does not charge
hidden in nooks and crannies over the ages. They studied the images recorded in those spheres, for they hoped to find within clues to the true nature of Spira's past.
Oh, you know, I should probably
Over time, the search for spheres grew.
Okay, I got the flash card for the
as a profession. They, of course, are the sphere hunters.
I had rewritten it to be in alphabetical order.
To be sure, the majority are interested only in the excitement and adventure of it all. But it is doubtful they comprehend the gravity of the search for truth. Very doubtful.
Doubtful?
Doubtful indeed. Where was I? The founder of the Seekers was a man by the name of Tremor. Before the fall of sin, Tremor had been a priest in the orders of the Yevon. With the Seekers, he had the perfect means of revitalizing Spira, or so one would have thought. But then, just one short year ago, Tremor founded yet another organization, the New Yevon Party. It was all quite sudden. He took the many spheres collected by the Seekers and hoarded them all to himself. Naturally, this angered those who had hoped to use the spheres as a key to unlock Spira's past. What awoke in Tremor's heart that drove him to do this, none can say, save Tremor himself. I should very much like to ask him. But sadly, he has vanished. New Yevon would not release its spheres, yet surprisingly, a great number of people rallied to its cause. Their motto was, one thing at a time. It worked to great effect. It played on people's fears of the rapid changes sweeping over Spira. It gave them something to cling to. But there were others.
Maybe I should have had this while I was drinking the tea, but now the tea is gone.
The name of Yevon.
Diet soda. That's probably not going to be the best tasting, but...
It was none other than Nuge, the Maven, that is, leader of the Youth League. Nuge was a member of the Crusaders. He is a powerful man, once renowned for his fearlessness in battle. His interest in history led him to devote himself to the Seekers' cause. With them, he worked to collect spheres, but in the end, New Yevon would share them with no one. Repulsed by what New Yevon had done, Nuge gathered like-minded people and formed the Youth League. Drawing its support mainly from Spira's younger generation, the League soon matched New Yevon in size. As the organization grew, so did the responsibilities of its leader. I came here hoping to speak with Maven Nuge, but he is busy in meetings, and I was turned away at the door. Pity. Looking at all the young people gathered here to take part in the League's endeavors, I must say, I'm quite envious. So much energy, so much time. While I, on the other hand, have grown weary with the passing of many years. I travel Spira, gathering knowledge, only to have it slip my mind a moment later. Just between you and me, I don't even remember how old I am. Oh, might I ask you one small favor?
Okay, this is...
What is it?
I'd like to shake your hand. If it's not too much trouble. To touch just once the hand that defeated sin and saved all Spira. Oh, thank you. Now this old scholar can go in peace.
Don't say that.
Your hand.
Is something wrong?
No, it is nothing. Lady Yuna, you have my thanks.
Okay, that... this hand reaction was the same, but I'm okay with just having done all that in like one fell swoop. Now we go back to airship and watch the Sphere Akagi report 1. And then we go back to the Mushroom Rock Road and get Classical.
Hello.
Treasure spheres.
What a mess. Let's see. Total survivors of the final Crimson Squad selection. Exercise, 0, zilch, and zippo. Job done.
You pinhead, did you even count?
The Logos and the other guy, Larry. But we did that. Gotta go back to Mushroom Rock Road. Bring Classical to the airship. This is fine. Go. Way over here. Where is Glasgow? Glasgow? You Glasgow? Oh, maybe Glasgow is in the next area. Right? I don't see them. Let's go. Good. Where are the road? Glasgow to the airship. Glasgow's to the right of the station. Okay, so we just gotta head back to the thing again. Okay.
So easy.
Gotta get that double experience. Also, no, we're still good on health. Up, over, down, A.
Leave it to me.
Okay, we're good. Okay, we are getting there. We're already making progress on the story completion, which means we are doing things that are new. And I will say I don't remember doing any of this Mushroom Rock Road stuff before, so we're doing pretty well.
Let's do it!
All things considered. We're gonna have an easier time going about it as well.
We're on a roll!
All the easier. Wait, hold on. That's not where we need to go. We need to go this way. Oh, Pondberry. Frick. Let's get the heck out of here. Okay, there we go. That's better. I have a feeling Pondberry would reward a lot of XP, but I'm also not entirely sure. Gosh, it's oversold. That ain't good for our health. That's really not good. Too easy. There we go. Better, 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 better. Better, better. Alright, onward. Is that Bosco? Or is that a rock? That looks like a rock. The rock texture has like a white bit at the top that you always think it's a head. When it's not a head, it's a rock. Might be the head of a rock, but it's not like a head. Yeah, see? Rock. Right, this? That's good. Okay. Fine, Oh, Doggo going over, soul. That's fine. Over. It was aggravating that we did lose all those levels, because I could have just been running through at like a record speed with like the no encounters thing on until we got like a new class that we would need for like a boss fight later or something. But like, yeah.
No problem.
Is it that big of a loss though? I don't know. We're leveling up pretty quickly so far.
Oh
yeah! With the help of the gambler. Lady Luck, that's what it's called. Lady Luck helps with the leveling up because it doubles experience. Like item drops and stuff, so you know, even better. Are you Glasgow? No, you're not Glasgow. Oh wait, isn't there? There is. Ah, okay. Having 2 of those is actually pretty good. Because it means I won't have to accidentally. Lighting favorite outfit just prevents itchiness, which happens a lot when you're fighting bees. So all the better. But now that we are this way, let's go. Glasgow, where are you? Are you here? You're not Glasgow. Where the frick is Glasgow? Hey. I mean, I'll take whatever this is because I noticed it. Restless sleep? Does that just prevent sleep? Restless sleep. Grid imbued with the power of sleep and poison. Equip, use sleep and bio. Go through red, sleep proof. Go through yellow, poison proof. Okay. That's not terrible. Being poison and sleep proof. And then if you get all the orbs thingies, you just have the whole thing. Okay, I did that. go back to Mushroom Rock Road and lead Plasco to the entrance, from the entrance into the airship. Plasco is to the right of the save sphere. It doesn't mention which save sphere. There could have been a save sphere at the very start of the area. Youth League headquarters is at the top of the left. Commander Lucille is there. Of course. Head down, thank you. Ooh. Oh, you know, there is a thing down there. Maybe Plasco is down there. I could always check down there, too. That's all I got.
Gullwings at your service.
Not like I don't need the experience anyway, so, you know, all the better. Bang.
Don't miss.
Yeah. With all the running around we're gonna be doing, it's gonna be super easy. Where are we? Oh, we're there. Okay. It's gonna be super easy to get to level next time.
You're not getting away!
Especially when we battle every monster we encounter besides the Tonberries. And I might have mentioned this earlier. Yesterday we were playing Jak and Daxter, right? I'm not just gonna be quitting Jak and Daxter. We're gonna be doing the flip-floppy. So while we're doing this, I'm gonna still be playing through the other games. Which will just also mean I have more time to grind in this game. Oh gosh, a Tonberry. Yeah, let's go ahead and try to kill it. We're a lot stronger now than we were before. We should be able to use potions just fine. Is it gonna be getting stronger as we kill it? That might be the case. Might possibly be the case. Okay, no, I think it just got a hit off. Come on. How much health does it have? Can't be that strong. How much health does you have? Come on. How much damage? should have died by now, right? There we go, jeez. That took forever. But we leveled up. That's nice. Gonna definitely use those potions. And I'm still gonna be looking for Classico. Gotta find that Classico. Every Tonberry we defeat, we're gonna be able to fight more Tonberries faster and easier. That's what I'm saying. If we're gonna be encountering so many fire elementals here, maybe I should have had the fire eater thing on, equipped and stuff. Wait, it's there. That's where it is. Right here. This thing I'm looking for. Right here. Says here.
All right.
Heading this way. Heading this way. You know, now that we've completed the mission, we could just warp back to the ship and warp back down if they're not here either.
Too easy.
We could stick to the main road and see if there's anything there. Here, right? Nothing here? Nothing here, okay. I hate camera changes.
Hi there.
Because usually it's like, it keeps your direction going as long as you're holding the direction. But in the ravine thing, it just seems to not do that. I don't know if it's just a coding thing or what happened, but yeah. This way. Okay.
Well,
These
well.
guys. Oh gosh, it's oversoling now. There we go. Much better. This way, and then this way, this way.
Gullwings at your service.
Hooray!
really, they're not here. Yeah, they aren't here. Unless it's like over in this weird gap here.
This is your lucky day.
Just one doggo. Doggo dead.
Nice knowing you.
No? No. The guy is not here.
Let's do it!
There we go. There we go.
We're on a roll!
Hey, level 15. Cool. So, wait, hold on. Maybe we can check inside the cave real quick.
This place is...
Place is off limits. Please leave. It ain't a Clasco. Just party pooper John. Take us back down to Rock Road, or Mushroom Rock Road. Please and thank you. To the right of the save point. Well, it's right here. Save point. Oh, I'm blind.
That's it. Every time I try something new, I screw it up. I just don't know what I want to do with my life. I don't know where I belong. I've spent my whole life drifting from one failure to the next. But I can't keep doing this forever. I know that there's a place for everyone in this world, even someone as sad and pathetic as me.
You're not sad and pathetic.
I want to find my place. Please, allow me to ride on your airship. Oh, thank you so much. I'll find my true calling. You'll see.
And now all we gotta do is head back to the airship, go to the bridge, speak with Clasco. And then we can move on to the next area, which is the Jose Temple. Oh wait, right. Head back this way. And then go do the thing, right? The thing I had just said that I needed to do, cabin stuff. Clasco, where you at? Where you at, Clasco? Not that way. Up here? You up here? Just staying up here? Yeah, you up here.
Why won't the room stop shaking?
I mean, it is an airship. Is that it? I wish I had more knowledge of what was going on here. Alright. That's neither here or there. Alright, back to the bridge, I guess. Yep, next is Jose Temple. Oh, I gotta save real quick. Always a good idea to save. And we did gain 4 more levels. And gained another 10,000 gold? Gil? 11,458 or so. Not now. Head into other places. Jose Temple. Right here. Perfect.
After we defeated Sin, people began to distance themselves from the temples. For a long time, Jose Temple was neglected as well. But now...
I just gotta follow Gipple around. Right? Where's Gipple at?
Everyone's staring.
You're famous, Uni. Better get used to it.
All I want's some peace and quiet.
Poor thing.
Comms for?
She's led such a sheltered life.
Maybe
We
she's
have
getting
seen
old.
this before.
Who's getting old?
Right, yeah, that. All that. Oh, Gipple.
That's Gipple, leader of the Machine faction. He can be kind of annoying, but he's alright.
Okay, let's do some interviews. Bring it!
Yeah, we have done all this before.
Yeah, he seems alright.
So yeah, we know how to do this. We just wait in line. Then we get the introduction. Or we get an interview, we get the introduction letter from Gipple. Pretty easy and stuff. We really only had to wait for 2 more people because when this third person goes in, we can also go in and just get it all over with. We're next. For this guy, we're next. Right on through. They don't even stop you. Go out, or go into the temple. We do a thing. Out, talk to Gipple again and stuff.
Irigium neto e dunja fa 3 people. O how we kyok the guardian?
One of you guys
Gipple!
does something or other.
Huh?
Huh?
Hello.
You here for an interview?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I didn't do the
Great
thing before,
High
but
Summoner wants an interview?
Former summoner.
Alright, follow me.
alright, we'll follow. Because apparently we can't do it here. We got an Al Bhed primer again. Are we getting new Al Bhed primers, or is it just repeat Al Bhed primers? I'm willing to wager it's repeat Al Bhed primers. I feel like with all the Al Bhed primers we got before, we would have gotten everything by now.
Never been this close to a celebrity before.
That's nice.
I could get used to this.
Let's not.
You only kick him.
Well, if it isn't Sid's girl. How you been?
Hey, I have a name.
Huh. Brother doing okay?
Same as ever. Buddy's around too.
Same as ever is right.
Oh, you!
Hey. Nice to meet you.
Huh?
We're here for the interview.
Right. The interview.
Did we make it?
You sure you want to dig? Because we're talking about the desert, ladies. Not exactly a picnic.
Oh, we're fine. For sure.
All right, you're hired. Welcome.
Huh?
You are hired. Don't know why a superstar like you would want to play in the sand. Well, do what you gotta do. Anyways, I've done what I can. Dig to your heart's content.
Thanks.
Show this letter to a woman named Nadala. You'll find her in the Beacon Hill Desert. Happy digging!
The letter of introduction. That's all we needed to do there. I'm actually going to head back to the ship and save, and then I'm gonna go AFK once again, because, again, Mother Nature calls. So I gotta go use the restroom, right? You can't just leave Mother Nature hanging. Save real quick. And I will be right back again. Sorry for the interruptions. Here we go. Alright, we're back again. We are back again. So next would be... Open up the thing again. Moonflow. I got a Moonflow. I'm sure we could have just gone to all these places in any order. We didn't have to exactly go to one or the other, or a different one. But we're going to Moonflow now, where we gotta guard the Hypello. Escort transportation mission, or vehicle, and we can't lose any luggage.
Sphere's landscape really hasn't changed much since then. If anything's changed, people seem to smile more often now. It's as if they finally have time to notice the beauty around them.
Good.
Hey, this is nice out here.
What?
People out enjoying nature. It's very peaceful.
Sure is.
Uh-huh.
A lot of people are traveling these days, trying to learn more about Spira.
Thanks to you, Yuna. I had nothing to do with it.
Go on, give yourself a pat on the back.
I mean, they're not stressed out over sin. We're in the eternal calm now. Alright, is this the, what are you?
On this spot, I'll be sponsoring an extraordinary show. Do come. Oh, and I'm Toby.
Hi, Toby.
Yep, it will be splendid indeed. Mark my words, people here and there and merriment everywhere.
Hey, that sounds like fun. Okay, well, we'll see you then.
Wait. I have a favor to ask of you.
Let's go. Okay. After all, we're sphere hunters.
Righto.
Oh, let's hear him out.
Oh, here's the thing, you see. My able assistant hasn't come back. From Luca, of course. Where else? He went to fetch some supplies, which are vitally, crucially important for the show, you see.
Uh-huh.
Go check on him, right?
Oh, quite.
Why ask us?
Because you are sphere hunters, and sphere hunters hunt spheres.
Oh.
That settles it.
Right. It's yours if you return my assistant safely back to safety. I'm thinking he must be over in the general vicinity of Jose Temple. Oh, and he's Hypello.
So, this way. We head this way. Hopefully we don't fight any terrible monsters along the way. Hopefully we don't get jumped by bandits. That would be crazy, right? Oh gosh, bandits. No, don't touch me, bandits. Oh no. Oh, it's a weird raptor lizard. Wow, Pinky. Alright. Not that big of a hazard? Pretty dangerous. Don't get me wrong, like, I'll be in trouble if I don't heal every so often. Oh gosh. Big guy. Not a fan. Okay, never mind. Died just about as quickly as they appeared.
Oh, I'm in trouble.
Probable. Alright, item real quick. Potion. Got another car driving by my place, of course. Why always trucks? I don't know. Here we are, Trouble. For babble. For babble-abble. So the werebears with the tentacle spikes aren't that big of a risk. Okay.
You're Tobley's assistant?
Yes. Are you friends of the chief?
You sure are. You just sit back and let the Goings escort you back to Tobley.
Thank you.
Oh boy. Mission time. Bandits grab the cargo, chase them down, and take it back. You'll lose the cargo if they get away. Escort the wagon and cargo. Take food to them as well. We did save pretty much right before this, so if we fail, we can just reload.
Oh no, bandit.
Are we... Okay, we're beating them up. Okay. Ow. This is fine.
No problem.
What are we waiting for? Okay, I guess we just need to walk forward.
Oh no, Ben.
Grab. No grab. No, get back here. You're not getting away. You know, if pandas are that big of an issue, why couldn't we just, I don't know, pick them out before doing this? I guess they would have had difficulty animating the turn. Okay, what is this? Oh, just these things. Okay, that's fine. Ambush. Yeah, we're fine. Fine.
Oh no!
Don't tell let you just walk up on the back
Goings at your service.
approach from behind. It'd be crazy if you think I was gonna let you do that. Don't think I didn't know what was going on either. The camera shift. Another bandit right there.
Bring it, punk.
We're on a roll!
Bandit's gone. Still got the 5 cargo. Rotating again? Oh no, we did it. Okay, cool.
Oh, you've returned.
Thanks to these ladies.
Yep, of course you've been most helpful. With this, the show is just a step away from smashing success. Here, as promised.
Oh, the gun mage. Again. Just why don't we
Oh, and take this with
got
you
it
too
from a
for
different
everything
mission.
you've done.
Circlet. Helios Guard.
It's such a good fuzzy feeling meeting reliable people persons such as yourselves. Yes, sirree.
You're very welcome.
Helios.
Just remember, it was the Gullwings that helped you out.
Helios. What on earth is that one? Helios Guard. Oh, it's just... We might have had that one already, but it's just the protect thing again. Alright, that's fine. We did everything at Moonflow. Guado Salam. Good shit. You really do have to go to everywhere, don't you? Ugh. Guado Salam. Guado Salame. We may have
Guado
the
Salam, home of the Guado. You remember, right? But the Guado are no longer here. Some people think they deserved all that happened for what they did to Spira. They have a point, but it seems like such a sad way to look at things.
Right, okay. Well, I know where we're supposed to go for this thing. Not that way. Up this way.
The Far Plane, a place that unites the living with their memory of the dead. I've thought about going in so many times, hoping that I might see you there. But I never have. I think I probably never will.
Ah, I see. I see. Hold on. I guess that's all for that area. Now we can board airship again. I guess next would be Thunder Plains. Right. Thunder Plains. We may only have to go there. So that's all this is, might be saying. It says reach to Thunder Plains. That might just be a typo, where it's like, just reach Thunder, just go to it. Just go to Thunder Plains. And it'll play a cutscene, and then you're good to head on.
Guess what? Riku finally overcame her fear of thunder.
Well, that's good.
Know how? She said she camped out here for a week.
I guess that was it. That doesn't say anything else to do. Head back up. And next would be Colonial Woods. There's a lot of Colonial Woods. Oh gosh. Alright. Let's just head there and like I guess everything on Colonial Woods would be the last thing we do. Woods. We will encounter Burai at southern parts of Domatic.
It's been 2 years since the faith in Macalania Temple disappeared. They say it's affecting not only the lake, but the woods as well.
Wait, that's it? Oh wait. Ah, bird guy. I see. You are Burai, right?
Woods will soon be no more.
That's close enough. I think that's what it was meant to be. Now we gotta go to a spring. This way? Do we talk to you as well, or? Okay, that's fine. Dogna. Is it through here? And then down here, maybe. Yes.
The end has come faster than I thought. What can we do? I'll be there in 2 secs.
Okay. Speak to Ukutaku at northern part. So now we gotta run through the forest. Oh, so there's some here? Here's that spring deep in the woods. Okay, I'm assuming that's like deep in the woods and not just... What is over here? Is this anything? Ah, okay. Yeah, this is where we enter, I guess. That's the way to the capital. The capital. We need this. I'm thinking we take the shortcut here. Right? Yes. shortcut right here. What up here? Is there anything up? Oh, chest. Turbo ether. Ether. Eh. This should spit us out near Owaka, which is also going to be taking place here. So, check this area out. Yes. First off, we gotta speak to someone here.
Oh, High Summoner Yuna. Forgive me for the grief I have caused you.
Okay, we're kind of skipping a step here.
Well, with Lord Seymour gone, we Guado are hardly different from the dead.
That's not good.
Many Ronso lost their lives at the hands of Lord Seymour. Those who survived swore vengeance for their fallen comrades. We Guado sealed ourselves away in Guado Salam and strengthened our defenses. But soon we no longer had the strength for even this. Now we live among the shadows of these woods.
Trommel.
High Summoner, do not trouble yourself to show sympathy for the Guado. We once walked willingly with Lord Seymour, never questioning, even as he led all Spira into madness. Lady Yuna, I cannot ask that you forgive us, only that you forget us.
Trommel.
No. No.
Well, what brings the High Summoner to these woods?
Well, I'm a sphere hunter now.
A sphere hunter?
We, hunt spheres.
You don't say. Well then, please allow me to give you this.
Oh!
It is of no use to us.
Score!
Thank you!
Full throttle. Oh! That's how we got Pain's ultimate rest sphere. We got the unerring path from bridge. We already had that one, but thank you anyway. There was someone else here to talk to though, right? You? Was it you? No? Who? You? No. Where on earth is this person at? I see them walking around in the background, and I don't see anyone else. Not that. No one here. Right, okay. I'm not seeing Pukutaku. Who is Pukutaku? Is it the weird bird head cone thing? Where would that be? Would it be over this side? Like through here? Because I know this is the forest, but like they could be here somewhere. If they are here, I'm gonna have to be running through that anyway to get Owaka, but like, you know, stuff. So I'm just going to say we trigger this cutscene and chase down Owaka and find Pukutaku while we're doing this. We've been through everywhere else and could not find them at all.
Anakra.
Where is he?
Oaka Kadwidrana.
Get out here.
Lusawin, nakiktela ekvidama.
Sewa waka faiva, and pretend he never saw.
I didn't think you could talk to Owaka there.
Owaka the 23rd, where are you?
Up here we start a mission. Okay. Fukutaku. Gotta also find Fukutaku while we're doing this. There, went through. Is this the rainbow path? That's the rainbow path. We don't need the rainbow path. We're just going through here, looking for Conehead while also looking for Owaka. Two birds, one stone. Right, hopefully. Hopefully, yeah. Yeesh. Tanky feet. Real tanky feet. Might be in trouble from tanky feet. Still not dead. We're gonna get hit again. Or not. Okay, we're good. We're good. Alright. I'll use the potions. Right, where is Conehead? And ambush. I like this combination of monsters. Oh boy, after this I am gonna need to get something to eat.
I guess it was the luck of the draw.
There's Owaka again, okay. This is Conehead person.
Come get
some. But like,
Pain gets all the good lines.
where? Ow. Oh, we should be close to someone. There we are. Right there.
I guess it was the luck of the draw.
This way, down this way. Maybe we'll find them. Oh, there they are. Not quite Conehead, but like Tuba.
What did you say? Don't move an inch. I'm on my way. These woods grow lonely day by day.
Poof. The butterflies now. I knew I'd find them if we just started chasing Owaka. Also, we should probably use the potions again. Potions good. Potions heal. Potions heal you none. Really cool. More fish. The jellyfish bird thing. awesome. Alright, cool.
Nice knowing you.
I think we're doing pretty well on XP so far. I mean, we're doing all this extra stuff, which means we're fighting extra monsters. And on top of that, we're getting ×2 from the Lady Luck thing. But yeah, I think we're doing pretty well so far. We'll reach level 99 again in no time. No time flat. Ooh, I am feeling hungry. Oh, Waka! Oh, Waka! Not here. Oh, frick this thing. Yeah, no. No. We're not doing that. No way, Jose. Not fighting the jelly squid of goop. Jelly squid of goop is asking for trouble.
Hi there.
With a smashy smash, one hit you're dead sort of thing almost. And I guess if we wanted to try to kill it, we could have just had one person run away, so it wouldn't be a game over, but then I don't think we would have killed it. I don't think it would have even come close to killing. There's a Waka at. Oh, I know where Owaka's at. Okay. Oh, my funny rel. Oh, there's Owaka. And then he runs that way. Of course. I'm not gonna find you. I will find you. I will get you. No, he won't run to the capital. He'll run up here. And then somewhere here.
It looks like you finally caught up with me. Owaka at your service.
You wanna talk about it?
I bought the travel agency from Mr. Rin, but then the temple nearby sank to the bottom of the lake. And business sank with it. Just my luck. Now the Abed have come to collect and are not in the mood for excuses. Think ye could give old Owaka a place to lay low? For a while? I'll find a way to make it up to ye, I promise.
Alright.
What do you think? Sounds like he's in trouble.
Thank ye.
And that. Oh, we got the Ice Queen thing again. Now we can just get to the... If we can just get to the airship again, which should be pretty easy if we go through here. Right? So this leads to the capital, and at the opening of the capital there is another save sphere.
Bevelle remains at the heart of Spira, even today. It's also the place where I was born. I suppose that makes it my hometown, but I can't say that I have a lot of fond memories here.
Like, I'm not gonna sequence break things just by going here. I'm just gonna board the airship. We'll come back, speak to the person later that this walkthrough says we have to talk to. I'm just gonna real quickly pay off Awaka's debts. And then save. Probably end the stream there. Like real easy, quick, simple job. Like how high is his debt again? 100,000 or something? I have the money for it.
You don't happen to know where a bloke can make some gil, do you?
1,000 gil. Like I... Like I'm just that short. I can go to the gold store, sell like 21 potions, make it 32 potions, and then just buy them from here again. Heck, that would have been enough to pay his debt twice over here.
Oh, now I can finally go back to the shop. So long, thanks for everything. Not exactly a proper thanks now, is it? I think I'll keep doing business here for a bit, at a tremendous discount, of course. Welcome.
Okay, what kind of discount? Oh! Them's some price differences. Okay. Not like I needed it. I still have way more than I ever needed, but... Okay. Okay. We did not beat Chapter 1 today, but we are pretty dang close. And if things continue progressing at this rate, we will be just fine. I will head back to the bridge, I will save, and while we're at it, let's find someone to raid. I need to find some people that are actually stream at this time. And there's that person. We can do that, I guess. I don't remember who this person is. So yeah, let's raid this person. Alright. Huh? Buff glove. Yes. Let's raid them. And they are started. Thank you everyone for watching. Tomorrow will be more Jak and Daxter. And then this will continue Tuesday. I'll say that this will continue Tuesday. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you have a nice day, night, evening, whenever you're watching. I will be watching the stream, and I will also be grabbing some food shortly, because I am hungry now. My stomach is growling, and all I had for breakfast was like a coffee and a banana. I hunger. So yeah, I will be joining you guys on the raid if you are raiding. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and raid now, I guess. I will have that open there. And let's raid. And for those of you that did not raid, I will catch you guys